In 2013, same-sex marriage was legalized in 8 states, including Maryland, California, Delaware, Minnesota, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Hawaii, and New Mexico. July 11th, 2013, James Obergefell's partner, John Arthur, was diagnosed with ALS, so the two flew to Maryland to get married.
On. What? Will you make me the happiest man and marry me? Of course!
Upon their arrival back to their home state of Ohio, James Obergefell and John Arthur learned that their marriage would not be documented on John Arthur's death certificate due to there being no same-sex marriage laws in Ohio at the time.
Thank God we could get married in Maryland since we can't get married in Ohio, my love. You're right.
I object! There will be no gay marriage in Ohio.
After the state's refusal to recognize their marriage, James Obergefell and John Arthur, along with 13 other individuals, filed a lawsuit against the state of Ohio, saying that they violated their 14th Amendment rights.
I like this. I sue you!
The case won in district courts but lost in the Court of Appeals. It was moved to the Supreme Court on November 14, 2014, but the case wasn't granted review until January 16, 2015, and oral arguments weren't even heard until April 18, 2015. Then, on June 26, 2015, almost 1 year later from the original lawsuit, the Supreme Court decided that same-sex couples have the constitutional right to marry and have that marriage recognized across all 50 states.
The court rules in favor of the Obergefell.
The court's decision was 5-4 in favor of Obergefell. Justice Anthony Kennedy wrote the majority opinion held that the right to marry is a fundamental liberty protected by the Due Process and Equal Protection Clauses in the 14th Amendment. After the ruling of the court came out, hundreds of same-sex couples all over the country used their newfound freedom to legally get married in the United States. November 2025, 10 years after Obergefell v. Hodges was in the Supreme Court, it was threatened. Kim Davis tried to appeal the case to the courts and get Obergefell v. Hodges overturned. She was denied a hearing by the Supreme Court. As of late 2025, Obergefell v. Hodges is still a federal law.
Thank God, my sweet.